Okay, I'm risking 3%, so I'm risking about $7. And the most I can make, guys, look at this, 45% or $100. All right, just got done with the gutter cleaning, made $100 in about 2 hours of work. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you can see it bounced from the same support level around 819, 825. I need about 1,000 more steps to get to my 15K for the day.
Damn, that sky is beautiful tonight.
It's down 36% over the course of what, 18 days. So by being patient, we were able to take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, mission completed. Up before the sun, 6:40. I already got a mile walk in. It's also only 40 something degrees. I'll put it right here to show you. It's cold. Me and the little bear walking a day. The fingers, some cows over there. Lights turned on. All right, probably put my contacts in now. All right, just finished our workout for the day. Very productive. We are gonna get into our computer now. It is November 13th at 7:20, so market opens in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up WEBULL. Look at that screensaver of beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. Today we are going to be looking at sound, so give me just a second to log in here and we're going to get ready. So we do have sound pulled up. As you can see, I did buy some shares yesterday and I bought some more today pre-market, bringing our total to 100 shares of sound, around $1,300 or so. I like it because if you can look at the daily, we are going to be right here where this moving average is for a nice potential profit. If I go ahead and pull this up for you, and you can get all this information in our live stream this morning and anytime with our Discord. First link in the description below. But basically our average price is right around I believe $13.50 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check that, but $13.50 is our average share price. We're looking at about $12.50 for risk, right there where that green line is, and our target is way up here around $19. So we're risking about, say, $1 a share to make $5.50 a share, or about 7% to make 40% on this trade. Join our Discord. It's 100% free, lifetime access. First link in the description to watch us trade live at market open. Out here gutter cleaning today. Got a long way to go. That's just the beginning. So we got a few of them to do. And then we got that one over there to do today. All right, I just finished this house in the front and also in the back. So not too bad. We're gonna go over and do the garage. I flushed it out with a hose as well, so we got all the leaves out, and we also used the hose to flush out all the sludge and all that mud and sediment that was built up that my gloves just couldn't do. So
we're gonna go over to the garage and start that side. Follow the red brick road. This one's a little different. It has the material from the roof because this is a nice brand new roof. Not very many trees, there's one there, but I'll also clean out this, which is basically just sediment and dirt. We'll get that cleaned out to where it looks just like that. All right, just got done with the gutter cleaning. Made $100 in about 2 hours of work. I took my time, I wasn't rushing. If I rushed, maybe I could have did it in less time, but not bad. That's like $50 an hour for some gutter cleaning. I'm out here walking, getting those steps in. I need about 1,000 more steps to get to my 15K for the day. We're doing out here on the track. Hell yeah. Damn, that sky is beautiful tonight. Beautiful sky, all lit up. Hell yeah. Mission completed. Let's go over to my baby right here. Hell yeah. Look at her. Look at her looking so good. Look at that pretty girl. Woo! About to get up in here, head home, get some dinner. Yeah, boy. Excited to get home. Let's go. A little cold outside. Says my tire pressure's low, but we're not gonna worry about that. So we are currently up 5.5% on this swing trade we're taking. I noticed that it was consolidating at that support level, and I wanted to buy in, and you know, I wish I would have bought in at that 830 mark, but still nonetheless got in at 812, about 25 shares. So it's a really light position, but as it begins to cross over that moving average you see there, that green line, it's actually going to begin to push up even higher. It can go as high as 10, 11, even $13. So we're looking at like a 40% profit. And again, I'm only up about 5%, almost 6% on a very light trade. I'll show you that right there as well. And so not bad to start another week. Well, it's Friday that I took the trade, but we're going to swing trade it over the weekend. Hopefully by like Monday, or even like Tuesday or Wednesday, we can see that continue its upward momentum and we can lock in some really decent money, guys. I just wanted to give you a little update. I just finished my walk, and before the sun went down, it's going down sooner and earlier every day, but I wanted to get on here and at least update the vlog. I've been trying to stay consistent with it, keep you guys all up to date. And if you guys want to watch me trade live as soon as Monday morning, then click on that first link in the description below. It's lifetime access and it's 100% free for now. So get in while you can, guys, because it might not be free for long. All right, it's the weekend. Get out there and do something fun. I will try to record what I'm doing as best of my capabilities as possible this weekend and update this vlog for you, or I'll give you guys another one. We'll see what happens. All right, we're back home after a long day, and I wanted to showcase to you what I was talking about earlier when I was in the car. So basically, let's go ahead and dive in my computer and we'll go over the swing trade that I took today. All right, so this is a trade plan for LUNR, or Initiative Machines Inc. We noticed that it's been selling off for basically a couple of weeks since back in October, in October. It had a high of like $14.50, a high of $13, and was catching a lot of resistance. Now, you know I don't like to trade way up here at those resistance levels, so what I did was I was patient and I waited for a good entry down here on that bounce. And honestly, I wish I would have got a nice entry at around $8.30, $8.50. That would have been a really nice entry. But basically what I was explaining in the car, and this is what you kind of seen, I showed you a little snapshot of it, is it crossed over this moving average, indicating signs of upward momentum. So my trade plan really right now is I'm risking about 3% to make basically 45% or anything in between. And right now you can see here I'm up about 5% on a very light position, only got about 25 shares. I may add some more shares to this on Monday if it continues to push up, you know, trying to get maybe anywhere from like maybe 50 shares. I might go 100, but you know, 25 shares still isn't that bad. If I were to pull up my actual cost basis here, we can show, okay, I'm risking 3%, so I'm risking about $7. Okay, so $7 is the most I can lose on this trade. And the most I can make, guys, look at this, 45% or $100, okay, $100 on this trade. So that's basically what we're looking at here, and that's my trade plan for this. So I do have 25 shares at around $9.12, and I really did really a good job of being patient today. Now again, I wanted to buy at 8.30, maybe even 8.50, but I thought maybe it would get rejected around 8.60, 8.70, and potentially sell off even more, because that's been the track history. You know, that's been its track history for the last few weeks, if not almost a month, of it just continuously selling off. And you know that when in my trading style, I don't like to trade this as it's showing signs of selling off. It's down 36% over the course of what, 18 days. So by being patient, waiting those 18 days, basically 2 or 3 weeks, we were able to take advantage of it, and now it's at these low levels to where we're able to jump in at a really key level here. Now it's bounced up, we're in the money, and even if it were to pull back all the way to this moving average, we would still, you know, be break even, but on a positive break even side, right? We make like a buck or two if it were to pull back to these levels. Now at the same time, we could load up as long as it's showing signs of confirmation that it's still holding above these levels here. So I do have my alert set for $9.45 now, $9.45. If it goes below, it's currently sitting at $9.53. So if it were to go below $9.45, this moving average, then I can get out because it could sell off even more. But because it's holding above this moving average, I set another alert for $9.99, so that way if it pushes up to $9.99, I could potentially buy more shares, because that's going to give me confirmation that this is continuing to basically stair step its way to the top. And basically you'll see something like this, pushes up, pulls back, pushes up, consolidates, and then it should slowly begin to rise the same way that it sold off, right? It's going to follow that moving average to the upside, and I can show you that over here where it did that beautifully. If we go to the 1 hour, you can see it bounced from that $8. If we look at the 4-hour chart, you can see it bounced from the same support level around $8.19, $8.25, and pushed up to $13, consolidated, and sold off. And it did that even before then, again around $6. It pushed up to 13, came down. So it's basically trading a very nice horizontal pattern within these ranges from $8 to about $13. And that's why I decided to take a swing trade on this today. Already up 12 bucks or 5%. Technically, I can add more to this position now that it's showing signs of upward momentum. And this is also a great point here too, is it's showing 3 stages of a reversal. You guys also know, if you follow me long enough or you're a member of the Discord, which is if you want to join our LTE team and get complete 100% access, then just join the first link in the description below. It is free for now, but I may start charging pretty soon, because there's so much value in what I'm teaching you guys in these live streams. But nonetheless, those 3 stages of reversal is, the first stage is the rejection period. As you can see, it got rejected, so that's the first stage. Then you have the consolidation stage, where it's kind of consolidating within this range, and then you have the third stage, which is the confirmation period. And once it crosses over, it begins to show signs of upward momentum like it's showcasing here. Then we can see some nice upward momentum, and we will begin to trade. You don't want to buy up here, and as it sells off, you get a really bad average, or you don't want to buy up at say $12 hold it down to 8, maybe you get scared and you sell because you're not experienced for a loss of what, 30%, instead of, or you don't sell at this range, it goes up to 12 and then you're break even. You didn't even make anything. You went through all that time and all that stress just to make back the money you already had. It'd literally be a break-even trade. So by waiting and being patient, you can then go and push your way down to that $8.30 level. Wait for confirmation to buy. When you see signs of upward momentum, you start loading up here, here, and here. And as you can see, here's my position, $9.12. That is my average position. And you can see here as well, $9.12 is my average price. It shows it here as well too, and it's already up to $9.58. So it's giving me that 5% return. And again, I wish I would have bought down here a little sooner at 830, 850. But again, I wanted to make sure it was showing signs of upward momentum because I didn't want it to catch resistance here as it's been catching resistance previously and selling off more and more. So we got a great price on this. Can't wait to see how this plays out for a 3 stages of a reversal: the rejection period, the consolidation period, and then that confirmation period. You want to buy as the company or the stock is pushing more up. Add, and then sell at the resistance. Same thing here. I did a great job by adding and starting a position. Now it's going to be all about adding to this position as it begins to rise. So I hope that was great information for you. I appreciate you guys' time. And again, if you guys want to watch me trade it live as soon as Monday morning, or if you're watching this next week or next month or next year, I trade live Monday through Friday, every single day at market open. And if you want to watch me trade as soon as tomorrow, click that first link in the description, get into the Discord, and I'll see you all in the live stream. Thanks guys, and we'll see you all later.